we've come up to Milnhall, and it's just me and Tim this weekend, and the sun's out at the moment, but we've had a lot of rain, and I just come across the field, and I just about made it across. It was nice and hard, then all of a sudden the car just sank, and I just kept on the momentum. I used to be a tipper driver, and I used to drive a lot in the mud anyway, so you do have a bit of, understanding of what you got to do, but come out the other end, and I was like, thank God for that. I've been stuck there. But I'm in the Corsa, so I should name this video, how much stuff can you get in the back of a Vauxhall Corsa? Because we can see the mud just getting through that bit there, but I've got the car loaded out, but with good organisation and good storage, I've got a lot in there. The reason being for that is that I was going to try and come with the rucksack, but I just didn't have time, and it was easier just to take everything out the Land Rover and put it in there. And so you couldn't believe I've got everything in there, absolutely everything I need for a weekend. So yeah, I even got the wood, and the wood takes up loads of space. As you can feel the wind, or you can hear the wind. But yeah, I've got a load of wood and a rucksack I bought as well. So to be honest, that's taken up quite a bit of space, quite a bit of wood for me, and more water as well. I could have got water in it, but yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to set up a teepee. We're up, it didn't take too long to do, and I've really pinned it out. I could actually go a bit further and do the top ones, but I don't think it's going to be that bad this weekend. It's just we just have a lot of wind, so I ain't got into it yet. Not only have a lump of mud right outside my door, I think I'll have to do something about it. Even done it already. But yeah, here we go. You can open these vents up, which I will do. Opening these vents up just makes it a lot brighter in here. Well, we'll see how we get on with that. Right, I'm just bringing a few of the boxes, got my chair in. I'd have liked to bought that wooden chair that I normally have, the little low one, which is really nice, but being in the Corsa, I've got to be a little bit more careful, and these packed down really small. These are the front runner chairs. I've got the Yeti box there, which has got my complete sort of cook kit in there. It's everything in there I need. And I've got a small one which has got all the food and stuff like that. So over doing the overland stuff, I've worked out a system. So yeah, what I've done, I've come up with a system where in the back of the Land Rover I've got the Zag boxes, the metal alloy ones. And they keep all stuff that when I'm setting up I need to access. Sleeping bags, maybe tents, sign awning bits, loads of other little bits and pieces. Then the Yeti boxes are the boxes that I have to access while I'm at camp. So like cookware, stuff like that for cooking bits and pieces. That one's got my sort of personal bits and pieces, and I have that one in the back of the car. It's got a jet bowl and stuff like that. I just want a quick brew, and then you know, I've got another one that I use, you know, which has got all like other cooking stuff in there, like, you know, your food items, just to say. So yeah, there is a system to it, and yeah, it works really well. And it took me a long time to learn that. So it's not that I'm OCD, I'm not at all. I just like to be organised and know where things are. And like for this trip coming out, it was very easy, too simple. Literally, it was like 15 minutes of loading stuff into the back of the car, and that was it done. You know, it's that simple. But yeah, so yeah, let's carry on. Tim's setting up over there, and we're almost there now. Yeah, well, when I put the fire up. What? Yeah, he's done it not today. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so, you know, the whole item's a quality bit of kit, you know, there's no doubt about that. It's a lovely bit of kit, I love using it. Yeah. Right. I've got the wind behind me. So we've got 3 legs. 1, 2. And this one. There we go. So then, got the arms. So let's put it in order how I want it. You can have it whatever way you want. And you don't need all them, but and then we've got the top bit that goes in now. Got the pot hanger, but before the pot hanger, I want to put the spit race attachment on. Now, obviously, if you want it lower, it's quite easy just to take that off and put it there, and that will sit about there. And this is the attachment that goes there. So hopefully that will be lovely and cook meat just right. And then yeah, we've got the old pot hanger. But the beauty of it, when you're not using it, just move it to one side and out of the way. And I don't know what I'm going to do with him. But that's normally use that if you're going to have it in the ground. So you can just cook like that if you want, just fine. But if you've got this complete system, it just makes sense. Mainly all set up there, so it's time to have a brew. What should we have? Cup of tea, I think. Milk, I need that. Some eggs. Got a bit of meat there. Some cheese. A bit of butter, I might leave the butter out. And obviously bacon. And this is my veg. I know we just get the majority from home, but got to find somewhere to put that milk. So we just put the meat on, and I'm going to gauge it for the minute. The flames are getting a little bit high. I might move it up a bit, but as long as it don't start, I don't want the flames on it. I just want the heat. But I think it's just about a way that it's okay. But yeah, quite easy. This is a what have we got? A boneless lamb breast joint. It's only like £4. So we've got the meat cooking. It's been going for about an hour and 15 minutes. Still a long way to go, but so I'm only cooking it slowly. But it's going nice. Getting dark now. But it's nice that it's getting darker later now. Thinking maybe put the sweet potato and it can cook just sitting over there. We'll see. I'm going to say it's done. You won't be able to see it in the light that well, but I'm just going to put it, hopefully I can just rest it up there. Nice. 2 woodpeckers. Normally I'd have my binoculars in the car. Just up there somewhere. One's over there. One's just up the top there. I would have been filming earlier and I didn't realise I didn't have the mic turned on, so there might be sound in mine, or I have to do a voiceover. But I was going to say, after I had the porridge, I just put some more boiling water in now, and it's basically self-cleaning. Give it a good shake, leave it for a bit. And someone's spotted us. All I'll do is really just give it another go. This might be a bit round the rim there, but that is it really. Porridge is one of the things, if you don't clean it straight away, it goes really rock hard. But yeah, so that'd be good for tomorrow. Just leave that in there. So I mostly clean my teeth, have a wash, that sort of thing, normal stuff. It's still really early, it's not even up yet. Yeah, it was nice seeing that woodpecker earlier. When I'm away camping, I like to stick to the same sort of routine that I do at home, which is get up, clean my teeth, have a wash, then get on with the day. So I try and stick to that same routine at night, clean my teeth before I go to bed, always. Yeah, do you know, it's just me, it's just routine, so I sort of stick to it. But yeah, that's all done. Cool. My toiletry kit, I have this little tin, and just put my soap in there. And that's it, it's fine in that, let the jugs dry out. Yeah, that goes in the toiletry kit. Now, I don't like having too much coffee. It's not good for you. And by having decaf, which people say is not, not that nice, but if you get it in the bean form, grind it, you're getting it as its best. I'm no coffee expert, but I've been drinking coffee for years and experimenting with all different ways of making coffee, and I have to say that doing it this way, which is like the Cowboy coffee way, to me does taste the best. Gets rid of that bitterness out of any coffee, and it's just it's not just an instant coffee. Put some coffee in a jar and fill it up with hot water. I like the process, like all these things. There's a process to it, and I like that. But yeah, I think what we'll do now, you see, all we're going to do. Just put that do really, something like that. Now we can lift it up so it stays warm. Put the lid on it. Give it like 5 minutes, and I'll have that. So what I'd like to do, another part of the process, just give it, and you can see what it's doing to. Sometimes you get a few grounds just on the top there. But I reckon that's good to go now. So let's get a cup. That is a really nice cup of coffee. Sorry about the slurping. Okay, so what have we been up to? Time's 1:45 now, and we just popped over to the local army surplus store. Got myself a new shemag, British Army one, and also I got a British Army 1985 wool blanket. Bloke was knocking them out at 10 quid each, brand new. So I had to get one. Obviously Tim got one as well, and he got the same shemag as well. So not a bad little trip out, and got a couple of little bits and pieces. But I'm getting hungry now, so I think it's time to have some lunch. A small tool roll. Well, it's not a small, it's quite a large tool roll actually. I say tool roll, I mean kitchen tools, utensils, which I've sort of behind it to fit up there quite nicely. Also, another interesting thing is the Coleman fuels, or very similar. I don't think it's the Coleman one fuel, but this is a Nalgene insulated sleeve from a water bottles, but it fit that really nicely. Stop it freezing up. And I've got the stove, which I generally don't really keep in there because it's a bit big, but on this occasion I just pulled it out with me and put it in the bottom of that box. The frying pan I'm going to use is the one that Steak Detective sells, and it's one of them sort of made in the UK ones. It's just got some wing nuts on there that hold it in place, and it's really secure. It should fit quite nicely on there. Okay, let's get the bacon out. It's quite nice having this bigger table. It's one of my favourite tables I use now because of the size of it, and it packs down really quite small, and it's all wood, which is nice. Chuck some tomatoes in now. Suppose you're going to break, normally does, but maybe just fold it in half. Bit of burntness underneath. So I've made a sort of product that I'm testing, and it's by Eddie McTightwad. He's great at making them sort of organised systems that you put around your shoulder and stuff like that. And I thought it might be a good idea, and it'd be good to get your feedback if it's something that's, you know, interest, it's something that you would use. I've only just bought it out this weekend because I've just been mucking around with it. It does work really well, and it's something you can take from bag to bag, or like a car camera and just chuck it in the car or something like that. So basically it's like for having your knife, your saw, you can put your axe in it, and a couple other things. And basically it's over the shoulder. I do it while I'm sitting here, but yeah, so basically, so you can put most axes in there. The hatchet fits in there quite easily. Small hatchet fits in there quite nicely as well. So yeah, the hatchet goes in, you have it over your shoulder, and it's really comfortable. If you're going to go out in the woods and walk, you know, you've got your tools there and your hands free, basically, and it saves you having your tools on your belt, which I don't particularly like. But also then you can use it if you're just changing from bag to bag, or to, you know, in a situation like this. So I've done it so you can put your saw in now, and a knife. At the time I had it in there, and I was just pulling a knife out and leaving the sheath in there. It seemed to work quite well. So you've got your saw, you've got an axe, you've got a point for your gloves. So you're going to put your gloves on, which I would do. You can have them hanging out, and that's it. It's quite comfortable. So apart from them there, there's a pocket down the back here. At this moment in time I've put a notepad in there, but it's quite big, and you can put other things in there like compass and whatnot and other things. And this side is another slot which is slightly smaller. I've got my sharpening kit in there, so that's in there, so I can sort of maintain the tools. And if I turn it over on the back, I've just designed another sort of a dump pouch and whatnot. I'm using it as one of my pocket wallets, as a fire kit. So I've got light in there, be able to, you know, it's got not everything, but it's got the main things to get a fire going. And the pocket wallet, first aid kit, and that fits in there quite nicely. But you can, you know, my the flat pouch was fitting there quite nicely, or you just use it as a tinder pouch, or if you're walking around, just dump stuff in there. So I'm just giving it a test run. It may vary slightly if I go ahead with it, but it's really comfortable. Obviously, if you pack it up, you would take the axe out, and it's not really designed to be folded because there's, you know, it's quite a lot of stuff in there. It's just designed to go in like that, but you can mostly slit it in the front of your pack, and you know, you can just put the cordage. It'll be a fixed cordage because I'm trying to keep it as lightweight as possible, and you can just sit it down anywhere you want and use it when you want, and it keeps all your tools, your firelight and your first aid, and that and some water with you, you'll be, you know, good to go, I think. But yeah, you can put emergency kit in there, create emergency kit, but yeah, just gives you ideas, see if it's like something that is worthy of me spending more time and maybe develop. Otherwise I'm going to use this one for myself. So yeah, there's that. Another new product is the 1 litre sort of Nalgene Pathfinder Clean Canteen water bottle pouch. It's nylon at the bottom, all the way around, and it's wax canvas on the top. I've designed so you can put a spoon in there, obviously an Nalgene bottle, and in there I've got a nesting cup and lid. I've made them in the past, but I've sort of updated this one really. It has got the overhead pull like that. I think it's just easier, and you know, just, if I'd done it lower around the actual lid, it would just be awkward. And I've tried it with the Nalgene ones, and they don't work that great. So it's got a webbing loop on it, so you can put it on your belt with a carabiner, drawstring with a closure. And yeah, and that's another product that's on the website now, but that's a new idea that I'm just working at the moment with. So there we go. Leave it now. Right, here we go. Just go with it. There we go. Get down a bit lower this time. Been pretty windy this afternoon and a bit chilly, but it's been quite a relaxing day. It's been quite. We took it easy, really slow. It's been nice. That's nice. Yeah, this is like cooked perfectly. Slightly burnt edges, but that's fine. Oh, a bit too much there. Morning everyone. It's not stopped raining since about 7 o'clock all night long like this, and yeah, I don't think it's going to stop for about 2, so it's definitely going to be like a proper wet pack up. Just showing if it was like 11, 12 I'd mostly hang on, but the trouble with being in the teepee is that you're stuck in here, because as soon as I open that door, water's going to come in, and yeah, everything will get wet, so yeah, I'll have to do it anyway at some point, so, but yeah, it's just a wet one, but I'm going to have a cup of tea and some porridge in the old little flask thing, and just chill for a bit. The kettle's on the bowl now, steam's coming out. I have to say the old Tentipi, no little coming at all. Totally watertight all night long. This one's I don't know, it's obviously it's had its like a good few years out of it, I don't know, but still in great condition. And it's actually done it a good favour keeping it out in the rain like this, and just checking and sort of expanding the fibres and shooting the fibres now. That should hopefully, help it out. I've just got to dry the thing out now. That's going to be the hardest thing. Got a lot of rain coming, but it's what happens this time of year. You can't get away from it. Things are going to get wet, but it'll be all right for a few weeks. As soon as we get a bit of the dry weather, I think at the end of the week it might be a bit dry, so I might put it out in the garden. Have a brew in a minute. I just want to put it in a flask, so can put that away. I've got hot water for what I want to do later, like it should be. The next step, I just want to do a little bit of admin, bit of tidying up. Basically put all the blankets away and just put things ready for when I need to go up and just chuck it straight out into the car. I don't know if you can hear me through the rain, but it's all the kit's sitting here ready to go. Tim's over there sorting his stuff out, in no rush. Surprisingly really nice. It sounds weird pouring down the rain, but I don't know, it's just nice. There's no wind, which makes a big difference. The temperature is really mild. It's just nice sitting here. More hard to pack up with the way I box up my kit's really quick, simple, and being in the teepee, you've got loads of space to walk around and nothing gets on top of you. I've got hot chocolate and sitting here chilling. Time is still early, I don't think it's 9 o'clock yet, it's 8:30. And we're just going to, the hardest bit is going to be packing this up and trying to get it in the bag. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. Because I've got the Corsa, it's not like I can just dump it in the back, you know what I mean? I need really to pack it down a bit. But, so I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit, it's hard to film everything, it's impossible. You can only take bits of stuff. There's lots of stuff I did, but I couldn't film because I just didn't have the camera ready and whatnot. But the TJM Metalworks Barbecue 35, I'll put a link down below for that or any of his products. And obviously my own products I put in there. And I hope you just enjoyed watching the video, and I'll see you on another one.